Many people ask me about the afterburn effect. That seems to be the latest and greatest fitness trend that people are talking about nowadays. In fact, it's not really that recent. It's been the last decade that this concept has become very popular. The afterburn effect is a result of doing super high intensity interval training. And I'll explain what that is in a moment. But the afterburn effect is that your body reaches such an intensity level, such a high heart rate, that even though the exercise stops and you go on about your day, your body internally is still kind of revved up and kind of shaken up by it. It has a real tough time winding back down to a normal metabolic rate. So the benefits of that, obviously, is that for up to 48 hours, your body will expend a significantly more amount of calories than it normally would have. So assuming you keep your food as a constant and do not raise it to match perhaps the hunger that will result, you're going to lose weight because you're burning more calories throughout the day. So even out of the gym, your body is burning more calories throughout the day. That's a very significant result of any type of training. That's pretty hard to compete with. There are some downfalls and whatnot, and it does come at a price, and I'll explain that briefly. In order to get that afterburn effect, you have to have, I mean, an all balls to the wall, max out, high intensity workout. You can't just go 88 to, you can't go 96%. You got to be 110% to get those benefits. And many people are afraid of getting that tired. I understand it because it's very challenging. It's like it really will set your mind off into a whole spin of excuses and reasons why you shouldn't be doing this. It's not smart, it's not safe, you got to stop, what are you doing, you're going to die, yada yada. It really is that intense. It's got to be that bad to where you're like having to will yourself with all your might, moment to moment to moment, to get through it. By the end of each little interval, and they last anywhere between 5 to 10 seconds up to a minute and a half, every moment of that you are just like, it's ridiculously tough. I can see why a lot of people just won't do that. They say, well, screw that, that's nuts. But those of you who aren't afraid to let go into that level of intensity, again, you can have a very short workout. If you can just will yourself through it, then if you do that 2 or 3 times a week, you're going to have an entire week where your body is revving at a much higher metabolic rate. And if you keep your food the same, you're going to lose weight very quickly. And many of us who do not have time these days to go for an hour walk every day, it's a pretty interesting concept that might pique a lot of your interest. So in a moment, I'm going to transition you over to an example of me doing it, just so you can see how hard you must work. And it's all relative. You'll see I'm in pretty good shape. Not as good as I have been, but I'm in good shape these days, eating healthy. And you see I'm dying, I'm swearing, I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous, yada yada. It's got to be that bad. If you have a straight face at the end, if you're not gasping for breath, then you might as well do something else because you're only doing a short little workout. So I'm not going to explain this much further. I want you to show you guys what it is. And then again, if you can make yourself do this, then there's a lot of benefits waiting for you. And this can be done on any form of equipment, any exercise that allows you to reach those high intensities. You can go outside and just sprint. You can just run fast. A lot of things are just too slow and not good enough for that. So what I like is the Airdyne bike, which you'll see me doing. I have a big Anaconda rope that works. Sprinting works. And those are, in my opinion, the 3 best. There are other good ones. You can use really any cardio machine at any gym to do it. But I'm going to stop here, watch the video, and at the end, I am inspired to give a little ranty sort of message that I think may help motivate you through this. Because again, you guys might have all the best intentions and you go to do this, and you're going to find that when it comes down to pushing yourself beyond the threshold of your comfort zone, you're going to talk yourself out of it, and you can't let that happen. Okay? Peace. Stay tuned. high intensity interval training. You say, oh wow, 10-minute workout, burn twice as much fat, all this and that. Well, as you see, it comes at a price. You cannot be afraid to let go and allow yourself to slip into extreme levels of fatigue to manifest those benefits. Otherwise, you're just having a 10-minute, half-assed, short workout, and the whole afterburn effect of 48 hours of elevated metabolic rates doesn't occur. However, if you are able to do this, you'll gain a lot of benefits that extend far beyond losing body fat. You see, I like to put myself in situations that make me want to quit, where my mind starts to formulate clever, logical, rational, intelligent excuses to stop. I don't need this, I'm a trainer. I work out a lot, it's Saturday. I eat healthy. I've done enough. Yada, 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 bullshit. That's why you need to stop listening to your physical mind. It'll make you weak. It'll not ever allow you to push outside your comfort zone. And outside your comfort zone is where the magic happens, where the results occur, where the new job is landed, where the new house is manifested. It's not going to be in your comfortable middle existence. You have to man up, women and men, and break out of the chains that your mind places on yourself. You do not have to listen to your thoughts. They are just thoughts. And if you really start paying attention, you'll realize how repetitive, negative, and dysfunctional they actually are. And they are holding you back. Why don't you start to question your thoughts? Question your mind. Live from your heart.